I feel like Dominic Williams, the founder of Dfinity, recently made a nice statement regarding ICP. Now, nothing I say is financial advice, and I'll talk about the price later, but I want to talk about this first because Dominic Williams very recently said how ICP provides sovereign network cloud optimized for a self-writing future where AI creates and updates secure custom services. I find this to be pretty interesting because when I take a look at ICP, they've been, I think, sure, not doing the best as of late. Like it's around 41 and a half times approximately. Again, lower than $100. But here's the thing. When I take a look at the focus and the emphasis when it comes to AI, when I take a look at the recent partnerships that Dfinity has been doing, also on top of that, I take a look at Caffeine AI, right? How that recently had a 2.0, version 2 basically. And when I take a look at, for instance, the impact that Caffeine AI could not only make for the internet computer, but I just think for the future adoption of it, I'm not going to complain about anything I'm seeing actually, because if I feel like the project is improving, yet the charts are not doing the best, even though ICP has had a slight recovery as of late, not that much, right? But I'm saying slight recovery, still below $3 though, but I'm just saying. Even still, despite that, I feel like it's relatively speaking still pretty low in the grand scheme of things. So if I can dollar cost average at a lower point, yet the fundamentals are improving, I'll be very happy. That's like a vacation for me right there. Even though I don't really like going on vacations anyways. But besides that point, the way you take a look at something like this, I do find it to be pretty interesting. However, when I take a look at, for instance, something like the internet computer, people like to tell me, no one's going to care about this. Take a look at Solana. It's more popular. They like to say, take a look at, for instance, the BNB chain. It's better than this. Well, is it really better? The thing about the internet computer is this. I feel like fundamentally, Dfinity has been doing a lot more impressive things. That's the thing. Like again, Caffeine AI, take a look at the recent partnership that they had and all this. So yes, it's less popular. However, in terms of fundamentals, I feel like it could actually compete with some of the bigger players out there. At $100 actually, we're taking a look at a market cap at that point. If we were to consider the current circulating supply of ICP, again, the market cap at that point would be around 55 billion. Around 30 billion less than what Dogecoin reached at one point back in 2021 in terms of market cap, and actually around 2 times less than what BNB reached at one point in terms of market cap back in 2021. So the thing is this really such a ridiculous market cap? Ever since 2021, I can't name over 5 projects or over 10 projects that I find actually compelling. This is the thing. A lot more appeared in general, but a lot of them are memes and stuff like that. It's not like we really see a lot with actual substance, in my opinion. So when I take a look at it, I don't actually feel like there's way more competitors in terms of the fundamentally amazing ones. I feel like there's a lot more options, but not really in terms of the quality ones. So I feel like despite the increased amount of owners and despite the increased amount of projects, I feel like in terms of the competitors that could actually really compete with ICP, I don't feel like there's that many that appeared. So I'm still a fan. And I think, again, Dominic Williams saying this right there recently, again, I'm just going to repeat what he said not too long ago in a post. He said how ICP provides sovereign network cloud optimized for a self-writing future where AI creates and updates secure custom services. I feel like that right there is pretty impressive. And I think it showcases the emphasis that Dfinity has when it comes to AI. So why would I complain? I'm still dollar cost averaging once a month, but I'm not telling anyone to do anything, but I'm just going to be waiting. I feel like waiting is the easy part for me anyways, and that's what I'm going to do. And again, if all I have to do is wait, I'll be waiting. That's it. I'm not telling anyone to do anything though. This is just my mindset.